And tonight at 5, believe it or not, tolling could be coming here to central Indiana.
Yeah, we told you the state was considering adding more tolls, but now we've learned central Indiana interstates like 65 and 70 are on the table.
Yeah, our Mary Mills tonight shows us that proposal and what it's going to take to actually make it happen.
Chances are you forked over some money to use the Indiana toll road or cross the Ohio River Bridge into Kentucky. But what if you had to pay a toll to use a stretch of I-65 or I-70?
I would rather they try something else before they went to those extremes of making people who are already paying taxes for that have to utilize extra money.
I would not support that one bit. We're already taxed enough, and I think it's time to cut our government.
I'm afraid it's going to come to that. I'd rather not. I still wonder where all of our tax money goes that's supposed to take care of that.
Toll roads are under serious consideration. It's part of a new law aimed at funding road work. Part of it included raising the gas tax, and part of it having INDOT commission a study on the feasibility of turning Indiana interstates, or portions of them, into toll roads to help pay for long-term improvements. That includes interstates 65, 70, and even 465.
Those are our highest volume interstates, so those have a high level of revenue potential to support the long-term need.
INDOT's Scott Manning says one improvement might be adding a third lane along I-65 to improve safety and reduce congestion. A change some say would be well worth the toll.
You know, I think if the roads are better and safer and more efficient, I think it's a price of progress.
The study, which began in May, is due November 1st.
It evaluates economic impact. It looks at just the general feasibility of can this be done, and it takes a look at the revenue potential. So how much money would this generate?
Now INDOT will have until next December to put together a plan. It will then be up to the governor and state budget committee to decide what's next, whether they want to turn 65 or any other interstate into a toll road, which, by the way, would need federal approval. Scott?
All right, Mary, thank you. As you probably know, southern Indiana already has tolls. The state started operating tolls on 3 bridges over the Ohio River that connect southern Indiana and Louisville. Those tolls started less than a year ago, so it's still unclear tonight how much revenue is generated. That money is split evenly between Indiana and Kentucky to pay back construction of the bridges and maintenance. More than 2 million people cross those bridges every month. And to make sure it is getting the money to pay for the bridge upkeep, the state of Indiana is now making changes to its vehicle registration rules.
Now, in fact, you may remember we told you about this a couple of weeks ago, but now we finally know when it will begin. In fact, beginning next week, if you have an unpaid toll, you may not be allowed to renew your registration.
If that tolling company has sent you 4 notices in the mail, the state can deny your renewal until you pay up. Now, we're told about 16,000 Hoosiers fall under this category. We've got a link to the tolling site on WTHR.com. That way you can pay off any tolls that you may owe.